Hello everyone and welcome. This is Mykra Vinity, and today I want to talk a little bit about what is happening. What is happening in the world today? I usually blog about this, but I feel like the message will come across a little bit more clearer, and a lot more people will have eyes to it as I get these messages. Especially with me doing a video instead of me actually blogging about it, but I'll still be doing the blogging as well. So I've been picking up a lot of messages that the collective needs to hear, whether if people believe me or not, or believe anyone else or don't believe anyone else, who actually receives similar messages to what I'm going to express right now in this video. It's okay. It's your choice whether if you want to believe it or not. And it's funny how a lot of times, readers in general as a whole, sometimes they kind of hesitate on putting these messages out there, and it could be for a number of reasons. It could be because they're scared about it, or they want people to believe them, but they know some people are not going to believe them, and that's perfectly fine. Me, whether if you believe me or not, it don't matter, because it's your own opinion. It's how you want to take the message. And I know when I speak with a lot of love. And it's more so of trying to awaken the people who are not awake. And a lot of times, we sit here and you can see things plain sight, right in front of you, everything that's happening wrong, and it's like you still can't believe it. You still don't know what's going on. And a lot of us, like light workers, readers, astrologers, however you want to call yourself, sometimes it gets overwhelming, the same way how it gets overwhelming for people as a whole. We're also humans as well, and I really, really feel like I have to put that out there. So in the beginning, when all this stuff started taking place, I was receiving a lot of messages. I do connect a lot with galactics. And for those of you who are just getting to know me or don't know me yet, I am a master healer as well as a channeler in multiple ways. And I am here to help humanity in multiple different ways. And this is one of the ways. So I want to share a few of my visions and channel messages that I received. Now, in the beginning, when everything was taking place, which I have this on my blog as well, this is all a plan. And humanity itself needs to come together. We all need to come together. We need to fight on many different levels right now. And the war has been started. It's started already. It's been there. But there's going to be wars on so many different levels, from civil war, which that is already taking place in so many different ways. And it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. And we, the people, need to stand in our grounds. War is going to take place. And when I mean by war, it's not just civil war. It's military war. War is going to take place. Invasions. A lot of floods. I even said before in a couple of my videos on Facebook, actually, that the waters were going to get contaminated. And it's still going to get contaminated. And it's crazy because I think it was like 2 or 3 months later, I heard about Texas. And you're going to hear about multiple different locations. Everyone needs to wake up. We need to prep in so many ways. This is not just going to end within 4 years. Food shortages and everything else is going to take place for about, I keep picking up, about 8 to 10 years. Things are going to run out so much, but everything is going to be contaminated in so many different ways. From chemtrails, even people who are planting their own crops, okay? You would say, you know what, I'm safer with planting my own crops, but guess what? Maybe it's time to actually get a greenhouse and have that filter, that filter taking place. Because you know what? When those chemtrails fly over and your crops are starting to grow, the soil, your foods get contaminated as well. You know, it's hurting us in so many different ways, and so many people are not understanding and realizing it. We're going to go back to the times of when we have to, you know, mandatory start stepping up and homeschooling our kids. It's already taking place little by little. Guess what? The Board of Education has no idea on what is going to honestly happen. They don't even have plans of truly, fully opening back up. Now, when I speak about as well, when it comes to floods, I kept having visions of actually here in New York, which I have it on my blog, on my page. And I've seen it multiple times. I've seen a missile coming across, right? A missile. The U.S. military not being able to respond fast enough in the sense of firing back. Something I keep seeing, the platelets shifting. That's going to cause a tsunami. It could be in New York. It could be also too elsewhere. You know, it could be because I'm seeing the visions because I'm in New York. But from what I'm seeing and what I'm visioning is us getting hit. And that's exactly what I see. I see that taking place. I see everything just going haywire. And, you know, and it's sad because us, with everything that's happening, it's about control. A lot of us already know that. Majority of us know that, but do we actually do anything about it? You know, the future is not only just with us, it also has to do with our family, our children. And the more you allow this control to take place, the more you have less control. Human rights are already being taken away. Censorship is already done. What more is it that is going to have to take for the collective? I'm talking about like the rest of the world to wake up. I've had people who have actually, you know, seen that their family members have actually passed away from the vaccine. and they still went ahead and took it. And now they have health conditions. I mean, it's like, you know, this is the reason why I said in the beginning is it's hard sometimes for, you know, readers or, you know, astrologers to come on and express this, because it's so frustrating. It's frustrating because we're trying to help humanity in so many different ways, but at the same time, it's like, who's willing to listen to us? They sit there and they call us conspiracy theorists. Oh, we're conspiracy theorists. But you know what? Everything that we have been saying has been happening. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to actually see these things. And again, it's whether, you know, if you're for it or against it when it comes to this message, I just feel the need to really, really put it out there. There's so many people that are suffering. It's not about the color of your skin. It's not about it's not about the genders. It's not about they're trying to separate everything. Separation. And people are actually feeding into this. People are truly feeding into this. Yes, there are so many things that take place. And it's like, it's kind of like, you know, when you look at the yin and the yang, right? And when you look at that, what do you want to bring in? More negativity and this much good? Or do you want to bring in more positivity and this much negativity? Because you know what? There has to be a balance. And right now, there is, we, you know, us light workers, us, you know, psychics, everything as a whole, we are trying to fight for what is truly ours. You can't let anything come over and control you on what you can do, you know, with your kid, control you and put a chip in you or something. Like, there's all these things are taking place, from weather, controlling of the weather. You know how many people have had their snow tested and found so many different things in it, and wondering why their pets couldn't stand the snow. Why? Because it was hurting their feet. It was burning their feet. I've literally sat here and had a vision of a lady trying to get help, and it just came to me. I wasn't even trying to channel. Of a lady trying to get help, and she had her baby with her. And from what I seen, it was like, you know, her at the WIC office, you know, one of those places where, you know, you get help for formula and everything. So I see her standing there, and she's like, you know, I need help. You know, I need formula for my son. And there was a little boy she was holding. And the lady who actually helps with that, she said, I'm sorry, I can't do anything. And she was like, why is that? She said, because you haven't gotten vaccinated. And she said, wait. So you're trying to tell me that I'm not able to get the assistance that I need because I am not vaccinated? It is, you know, they're going to try to push this on everyone. Whether if you're for it, fine. Whether if you're not for it, it's fine as well. But at the same time, if you do not understand what is truly taking place, and you're for it, meaning in the sense for the vaccine, because everyone has their own opinion to it. Everyone has it. Okay? So it's like, you really have to examine it. You really have to see what is truly happening. Do your homework. Because I've had so many people try to challenge me. On, you know, and I've seen it happen to other people. challenge me on, you know, like, oh, well, you know, it's because of this, because of this, because of that. Whatever you believe in is fine. But you need to understand that right now, if things are not done for humanity, okay, and us, you know, gifted people who are trying our best to send healing out to the universe and help people as a whole, we're putting our time and energy into that. We're putting so much effort into this that everyone just keeps going backwards. How do you see a loved one either passing away or having a miscarriage and you're still going about this process? Everything is in plain sight right in front of you, from the websites to you even doing your own research. And that is the problem. A lot of people refuse to do their own research. They'd rather have the TV tell them what to do than actually do their own research and understand more of what's taking place. It is not going to be an easy process for a lot of people, you know, growing to adjust to so many different things. And, you know, I encourage that, you know, we do start growing our own crops. We start going back, like way back in the days. And history always repeats itself. If you look back at all the other viruses that has taken place, and you do the math on that, you will actually see what I'm talking about. And it's like, you know, I feel like I can give information to help to an extent. But it's like giving too much information to many people is too much for them to hold. There's going to be so many things. New Orleans, be ready. Be ready, because, you know, hurricanes hit the most. And that is like my home away from home. I love New Orleans. But you know what? We all have to stand together. We all have to stand together. And, you know, I'll be coming on more and, you know, vocalizing this a little bit more, trying to help people understand. And I get a lot of my messages from the galactics. They come forward. But there's going to be hotter summers. There's definitely going to be. And this is another reason why it's also good to, and I know many people may not have the access to actually get this or the land to get it, but a greenhouse. Meat. I see it just, the cattle, there's no point of even, you're better off. And I know some people need that, but I should put in, for lack of better words, that meat is going to be extremely tainted in so many different ways. Nothing isn't real anymore. The world we live in, like, what is it? A lot of people who are not awakened, I highly suggest that you really, really dig deeper from within. Meditation has no religion attached to it. Okay? Because I know a lot of people that I speak to, they're like, you know, oh, I'm this and I'm that. It's just something that should be naturally taught. It should be something that's taught to a child from when they are young. Because a lot less things, a lot less health problems, healing is done through meditation. Clearing up your chakras is, you can heal yourself in so many different ways, and this is the problem. This is the reason why, you know, we have big pharma that just wants to, you know, take over everything. Take your money, take, you know, your health from you, because a lot of people are just not fully connected. And a message like this scares them. Don't let it scare you. The moment you feel scared, your immune system goes down. And many of us may know this, many of us may not. Because you know what? What happens to the spiritual body happens to the physical body. So, in order to actually fight off or prevent from you actually catching something like a virus, okay, that's out now, that was man created, was planned, it's all about you living a healthier lifestyle, boosting your immune system in multiple different ways. From vitamins to food, everything. Workout. So we definitely have to start doing a little bit better when it comes to, you know, the collective as a whole, those who are not awakened that need to be awakened. I know for a fact I've tried to help so many people, even family, and it just doesn't, sometimes it doesn't work. And it's sad because I just see everything deteriorating. And I'm the type of person that I'm very helpful when it comes to these things. But when you have someone tell you, you know, I only believe in you, but I don't believe in it, or, you know, with what you're trying to help them with, how is that supposed to manifest the right way? How are you supposed to heal yourself? How are you supposed to understand things more? I mean, we have to seriously get it together, guys. I will be doing healing videos as well, sending it out to the universe to help with everything that is taking place. And I'm just, and I understand why some, like, you know, let's say, light workers and stuff, they say, you know, oh my God, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? Or I don't want to be here no more. And I'm like, you have to understand something. We were put here for a reason. And it's not to leave us on the back burner and take care of everything else. No, we have to take care of ourselves first. And then help humanity. We have a lot on our plate right now. A lot. And, you know, we have to definitely pull ourselves together, because we're going to go through so many shifts. We're entering into the new world. Just know this, you know, especially, you know, because I know some people may believe in reincarnation, some people don't, some people. So picture this, right? Picture if this healing process isn't done, right? So, and picture you know, when it comes to humanity itself, and it doesn't get done, right? With everything that's happening, picture reincarnating into something worse. That's something to think about. Because, like, for example, I help people in a lot with like past life regression and what is currently hurting them now in the moment, and why they're not understanding life, and why is it that we're going through so many things, and why this and why that. And I'm able to help people understand that because I'm able to also do it for myself. You can't undress one mannequin to dress another. We all are in this together. We're all linked in some form of way together. You know, and I just want everything to get better, and I know it's gonna take time. I know. But with me, I don't have it in me to give up. That's giving up is not in my vocabulary. That is no. So, you know, I just really want to put that out there. Another thing I want to share with you guys is this dream that I had when President T became president at that time. I had a dream that we definitely were invaded. Just want to share this with you guys. I had a dream that we were definitely invaded, and the military that was here was wearing white and red. For those who know that military color, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And there was a lot of bombs going off. That military was also on foot. I also seen a purge happening. Like right now, what's happening? The looting, everything just going haywire. But for those who meditate, don't only just do it for yourself. Do it for yourself and send it out to humanity as a whole. I'm trying to be very limited on this this video because the censorship is real. And I'm going to definitely post, more on my blog of what I have been seeing and messages. And I'll try my best to express myself more on these videos, but I just don't want any form of platform that I am on to get censored. So that is why I am trying to be very, very, very limited right now. So right now this week, I highly suggest that you seek that wisdom from within, because you hold your own universe. And if you need help with that, I am here. I will make sure that I post all my information on where you can find me at, below this video. And thank you so much to those who, who like this video and, won't judge me for this. Because you know what? In life, we are all judged. And to me, the only person that could judge me is God. That's the reason why I have this. It is what it is. You feel, you get upset or something. It's what do you want me to say? Judging anyone is not going to help your process and growth, or not wanting someone to succeed in any form of way or any form of negativity. We are here as a collective, as a whole, and we need to stand right by each other, because the main thing that is taking place and what they want is separation. wanted it from the very beginning. They've came this far, and we can't let them go any further. We all have to stick together. Thank you all for watching. Many blessings. And I'll see you next time.